Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, and darn sexy people. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas almost. I'm back in Pennsylvania with my family. We've had just a glorious time. And we had our Christmas yesterday. And then Gabrielle and Lanny and I fly home tomorrow, home late Christmas Eve, and get up and have our Christmas there. So as the sign in my bathroom says, until further notice, celebrate everything. Celebrate everything and celebrate every day. And yeah. So I have so much information for you today that I could actually do a mini webinar. So get your pencils and papers because I have a claim for you that you're going to want to write down. As I told you, one of my biggest focus points, my biggest asking for this year is to receive complete information and understanding about how we heal ourselves physically. Because I think we all have some insights now into healing ourselves financially, healing ourselves with relationships, healing ourselves with our perspectives. So I want to read you this little part from the body book. Different kinds of difficulties suppress the immune system by generating and maintaining negative self-reactions and beliefs about one's position and situation in the world. The mental thoughts and emotional patterns that most often precipitate disease and disorder in the body are criticism. Who are you criticizing right now, including yourself? Anger. Where are you still holding anger about stuff that happened 5, 10, 20, 40 years ago? Resentment. How come they have it and I don't? How come they can do it and I can't? Guilt. Why the hell can't I? Or didn't I? Shame. Oh, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have even thought that thought. Grief. What am I going to do with all this grief? Why did they leave me? Why did I leave myself? Why can't I do it? And fear. I don't think I even have to say anything around fear that will help you conjure up what you're fearful of. So he goes into more detail about that. But right now, those are the basic subject matters that are keeping ourselves from healing physically. Okay, so I was doing a private session with one of our phenomenal people, which is why I oftentimes choose to play a private session for you, because we get to so much information when we work privately and personally. And this person happens to be involved in, there's a gorgeous hawk soaring right outside my window right now. This person that I was working with happens to be involved in the medical industry and peripherals of cancer research. And all this information came in for him about what he needs to focus on to make this breakthrough in this cancer healing that he wants to create. So we got the message, as I believe I shared with you. Joy and compassion are the two brain states that open up all the possibilities, the information, the understanding, the direct messaging between ourselves and all information available to us. And we took that information, and through other things that came in through the private, he said, look, because we were talking about DNA, but it wasn't DNA. I was getting DNA, but they kept saying, no, keep going. And he said, well, it's really the RNA that directs the DNA. And there's a special particular kind of RNA called the messenger RNA. Well, when that came in, everything opened up. So this is the claim I want you to write down. I direct my messenger RNA to take the message of joy and compassion to my body, my brain, all energy, and all space in between. One more time, I direct my messenger RNA to take the message of joy and compassion to my body, brain, and all energy and space in between. This is my clear direction. Okay? Joy and compassion in all my cells and the space in between within my cells, out throughout the ionosphere and beyond and back again, throughout all energy and all space in between. I am sending the message of joy and compassion. So that literally changes the electrical charge within the messenger RNA. Remember, joy and compassion, especially compassion, the highest brain state you can achieve. Okay? Now, then one of my family members, who's really working on themselves now, said to me, Dee, I don't focus on being sick, but I'm not creating health. Now, let me repeat those words again. I don't focus on being sick and sickness, but I'm not creating health. And it's like, that thunderbolt thing that I get threw me against the room. And we sat down and started working on it. And in order for us to create health, number one, we must know, not believe, not hope, not it makes sense, but we must know that we create our health. And number two, we have to accept and direct ourselves that we're supposed to be here and we're supposed to belong in the creation of our own health. I'm supposed to be the creator of my own health. And I know that I am. So we're claiming the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, and the golden light around all of that. The message of the RNA, the universal message of the RNA, is be the electrical charge of joy and compassion. And so it is. I really, I'm asking, guys, so I expect to receive. I am asking you to play diligently with me this year around this knowing and the physical creation that we create our bodies in beautiful, perfect health. And so it is. Okay, we can go to the calls. Boy, I've got the perfect person to start off this conversation. Maria, you're on.
Oh, good morning. Thank you so much. I've been trying to get through. Okay, a couple of things. Last week you brought up an issue about goals, so it reminded me about my family situation.
Okay, you're going, Maria, you're going in and out on me. So I need you to hold the phone real steady and don't walk or whatever you're doing. Okay, let's see if so I'm having,
there's two things. There's the health issue with my cycles are coming early now every 2 weeks, and I'm having chest issues with changes. And I had another seizure-like episode the other day after ending a doctor's appointment. But then last week, he also brought up about rules with family, and my family is still not respecting me about not using chemicals that are causing me to have lung reactions and breathing issues, and they're not telling me people are coming over, and we're dealing with the passing of a family member, and I'm doing all the work now related to that, and so I'm really concerned about the respect in that issue and the power trip that's going on with that.
Okay, well, Maria, everything that you mentioned, everything that you said, pointed the finger at them. And as long as you're pointing the finger at them, baby, you cannot heal yourself. Do you understand? When we go, you're the reason I can't, we give away all our own creative power.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with me that in those statements you just made, that's what you did? They're bringing people over, and they're not respecting me, and they're.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're giving them a lot of your creative power.
Mm-hmm.
And
we talked about it, and it still continued, and it was unexpected. I thought things were changing, that we're going to get along better. We're trying to deal with so much and move forward, and then I feel like it just reset. And then with my cycles changing, the passing, I'm concerned. I don't know what's going on there. And I know before you mentioned try and focus on saying to be balanced.
Okay. Well, the cycle thing, the channel is saying that's medical, and you really need to. There's a hormonal imbalance. What I'm hearing. Now, a lot of things can create hormonal imbalances, guys. Your adrenals, your thyroid, menopause, millions of things, stress can screw with your hormones. But it's whatever's affecting your hormonal life is medical, and you need to work with somebody on that. But if I'm going to a word, Maria, one of the subjects, it's resentment. One of the things that it sounds to me pretty accurate that you are resenting your family for not listening to what you need. But also the channel wants you to know lovingly that you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to the power of you. And that's what you need to listen to. I am directing my messenger RNA to take that message to my brain and my body of joy and compassion. I create me. And that's where they want you to focus on. Your focus on the other people and what they're not doing, which keeps you in that repeating pattern of you are in self-creation. You're just not in the creation you want to be in. So start working on, whenever you point the finger at somebody else, go, okay, I'm not pointing the finger at them. I'm going within and I'm telling myself exactly what I want. In the positive. Okay? And that's going to help you.
Okay, go ahead.
That's going to help you more physically than anything else. Everybody listening to this call, that's going to help you physically more than anything else. Okay? Just be conscious. Is there something what, honey?
To be tested for or take medication for? Because I did go to gynecologist. They didn't test for anything, and then I went to a primary, trying to get primary. I got to see if there's something else.
I would go to your primary. From what I'm hearing from the channel, go to your primary and ask them to look at your hormones, the balance of your hormones. Okay? All right,
okay,
baby. Got it. Move on. Thank you. All righty. That was a lot of information there for everybody. Eileen in Brooklyn, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, baby cakes.
I have so much going on. I'm writing this piece that's actually helping me to heal.
Good.
And it's about hope. And it's showing me my responsibility with my sister, for instance. And maybe it's teaching me. You know, I'm sure you've written things that teach you. And
every day.
Yeah, I figured.
Every day. But you see, those are the things that you're channeling. So, yes, you are teaching yourself, and you are teaching yourself in connection with the one energy that you've now opened yourself to.
Right. You know, because these health issues, I know, you know, all this stuff is really going to help me, and I'm really going to work on it in a different way. I mean, I'm working on it all the time, but I'll work on it a little differently now.
Well, let's use the word play. Let's play with the energy and see how much health we get to create.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, because we know that struggle, anything that even makes our brain consider struggle, and a lot of times when we go, I really need to work on that, that makes our brain go right to struggle. And struggle breaks down the immune system, which doesn't help in creating health, right?
Of course not. I mean, you know, I'm going through all this stuff with asthma and skin cancer, and I mean, it's just crazy.
It is crazy. So what do you want?
Well, I want to create health.
Okay. But if we want to create health, that puts it in the future, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am creating health right now by telling my messenger RNA to carry out the message of joy and compassion to my body, my brain, to all energy, all space in between. Just work with that for a few days.
Okay.
Use the light within you guys to heal yourself. We talked about that last week. Use your own light. of joy and compassion to heal yourself. Now, I can tell you the thing that he takes you to, well, in the creation of cancer and tumors is resentment. So let's kind of all look at who we're resenting, what we're resenting, where we resent ourselves. It's a negative, pointless emotion that we hold on to as some form of control, and it is breaking down our bodies. You cannot resent someone or something while you have compassion for it. Not possible. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
All right. So we're getting clear information about where we need to hold our focus, guys. But we have to be conscious enough in our day-to-day living to demand ourselves that we divert back to that choice as opposed to our automatic reaction. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Eileen. That was a great one.
Thank you on so many levels. Thank you.
You bet, sweetheart. All right, Miss Emily in California, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Perfect call for today. I'm got this cold back, and I'm creating health.
They're saying no. I don't understand where we're going, but we're going to follow the breadcrumbs. They're saying this is a new cold. You didn't get your cold back. This is a new cold. And they want to use you as a guinea pig, is that all right? Show you exactly where this cold started. One day, 2 days, 3 days ago.
Oh.
3 days ago, you were around somebody who had a cold or talked about a cold, or what happened? You had thoughts of getting a cold 3 days ago.
Sunday, Saturday, Friday. That was Thursday? Well, my little niece had an ear infection.
Okay.
Otherwise, I've been around a ton of people at my restaurant job.
Okay.
And there was somebody who was sick at work, I think.
Okay. So you put all that together, and if you're not consciously watching your thoughts, oh my God, all these people are getting sick. I don't want to catch this. Do you remember ever having that fleeting thought, oh my God, I don't get sick?
That fleeting thought, yep.
Yeah. Well, see, that fleeting thought created this cold. Now, you could have had that fleeting thought and noticed that fleeting thought and said, I'm not going to believe in that BS anymore. Not what I want. I know that I keep my immune system strong. When my immune system's strong, I'm healthy.
It's so interesting, Dee, when you say that, because what comes up right away for me is like, well, who am I to decide that I'm not getting sick? All these other people can get sick, but I don't have to get sick.
Back to the two things they gave us. I'm not supposed to be here, and I don't belong being this powerful.
Exactly.
Well, bye-bye to that one in 2019, guys. We've done enough work that we should be lovingly confident to claim the power over the direction of our own lives.
Yes.
I mean, if I said God is waiting for us to do that, he's going, my God, myself, step forward in your power. That's what I made you for.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay? Yeah.
Yep.
But you have to consciously, I mean, I tell you guys all the time, I self-talk myself. And by the time I self-talk myself, I'm almost laughing And what that does is it makes me become objective again. It allows me to be objective because I can laugh at myself.
Yeah.
So I just go ahead, have that thought. Have that limiting, negative little sucker of a thought that just floated through there. But just know it's going to crash your immune system, screw with your blood pressure, not create the life you want. But go ahead, Dee Dee. If you want to have it by that time, it's like, all right. I hear me, right? I hear me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then be sure to direct it what you want. My immune system's strong. I create me. I am the creation of me. Again, it's a beautiful thing that's at the bottom of my homepage. It's free to watch. It's incredibly powerful. Go watch it after the show. I am the creation of me. You just click
beautiful.
on it and it plays. Okay? That's
the
whole gist of 2019, guys. And you can't hear it. You can't read it anymore. You got to do it. You've got to take action around consciously choosing your thoughts, your perspectives. Okay? Those of you that are having problems with your family, you got to change your perspective about the problems in your family. You've got to choose to start seeing them as people who love you and support you and care for you. You choose and change your perspective, and then the world must change around you. All right, baby?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
And your body, too, because your body is part of your world. Has to change when you change your focus. All right, love you, baby. All righty, Miss Phyllis. What's up?
Wow, this is surprise. This call is very apropos to what I'm going through.
Yeah. Oh, we're so surprised. What's up?
I just had this huge hit the past month to just, the whole thing, you got to start doing it, not just listening and saying, oh, yeah, that sounds really good. But so I just took charge of my health. More so than before, and just really changed my diet and everything. It's not that hard. It seems hard, but just decided to stop eating emotionally.
Nothing is hard after you make the decision and commitment to do it, guys.
Yeah, that's it. The commitment. That's
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Once you say, no matter what, I am doing this, then all the world opens up and helps to support you. But most of us think we've done that while we're still doing, oh, God, I really should do this. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to eat good, and that lasts for 2 days. That's not a commitment. So, Are you seeing results?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just like my whole life has changed. I just feel better. Plus, it's the whole more so than... it's not so much the health, it's just that you just really get the full realization how much you're responsible for your life. You're responsible for your creation. And, in the past, I had spurts of creating something, and it was more like, wow, that was magic. It's like, no, now I'm like, no, I do it.
Yeah.
Good,
I'm
Phyllis. Doing it.
Amen and hallelujah to that.
Yeah, and I did.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was just saying, I do have a question, though, because my left shoulder is still bothering me. And it may be just I need to just go to the gym and do more weights. I don't know.
No, I get a no on that. First of all, I get no on it's your shoulder. It's the muscles or ligaments around your shoulder, but weights are going to be worse for it, I'm getting.
Okay.
Have you had it adjusted? Have you had a
I just went to a chiropractor a couple of days ago. No, I haven't worked with a trainer. Because
sometimes Well, see, hold on. Are we asking the right question? Oh, Phyllis, for some reason you don't want the highest answer. So direct yourself to want the highest answer.
Okay.
I want the highest answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. There's an incorrect way that you are using your shoulder when you use the weights. And is there a trainer at the place that you work?
No,
Well, I would book a session with a trainer.
Okay.
Or someone who knows body anatomy, Phyllis. That's what you need. Someone who needs body anatomy that can show you, and it's a small tweak, but it's like if you just move your arm a little bit out or in, that's going to be the correct placement, is the highest word, for your shoulder for the weight. It's like they're giving me the example of carpal tunnel, right? When you don't use your hand correctly, or you use it too long in the same place at the computer, it gets like frozen up. So it's just some little tiny tweak of how you need to position your arm differently when you're working out.
Okay, and that, when I was talking to the chiropractor a couple months ago, as I was doing a lot of photo shoots, I was talking about, I think it's because I've been using my camera a lot, and I put my hands up like I use my camera, and he goes, there you go. It's like you're hunching your shoulder up, your left shoulder up when you're positioning your camera. Yeah, so.
Yep. And the same thing happens with the weight, just on one side. And maybe you're compensating when you're using the weight from the camera. Either one, well, no, it's better if you have somebody work with you on the weights, because then you'll make the connection with what you're doing with the camera.
Okay. That helps. Thank you.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Yep. But again, I am the creation of me. I keep telling my body, you know how to do this. You have the answers.
Yeah.
Find the answers and start doing them, because our bodies and our brains know they were built to maintain health and balance and happiness, guys. They're meant to, but we're taught that they're not, that we have to keep saving them. And yet we don't believe we can save them, so we keep going outside of ourselves. And that's, this whole year, that's my biggest focus. And I would think it would be yours, because I can tell you, you can have all the money in the world, you don't have your health, you don't care.
Yeah.
All right, baby. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, Dee.
And I just want to remind everybody that our next amazing, fabulous webinar is on the 27th. Aurora is off for the holidays. I do not want to burden her on her time off, although she wouldn't look at it that way at all. So please sign up sooner than later, so that if you have any problems, I will hopefully be able to help you correct them. And also, if you sign up too late, she's not going to be on to help people at the last minute. And also, guys, as soon as you sign up and you get the response that you've signed up, that email holds the link to where you're supposed to go for the webinar. So do not erase or trash that response email because it has the link and all the information for you for the webinar. Okay. All righty. It's our predictions webinar, and the channel keeps telling me to wait till the day of because everything is changing so fast that the information I get today very well may not be the information I get on the 27th. That's kind of exciting to me. Okay, we're going to Mary in San Jose. Hi, sweetheart, you're on.
Hello, Dee. I just wanted to tell you, thank you for answering my emails. Thank you for those beautiful affirmations.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Are you feeling more in control of your own creation?
I walk in my power. Mm-hmm.
Good. And how are you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling much better. I didn't take any pain medication, which the social worker called, and she said, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Today is 10 days," but at that time it was 3 days, and she couldn't believe it because I saw my blood pressure dropping, and I thought, wow, if I keep doing this, I'm not going to be here for like another week. So something just told me, you just don't need this, and I've been without it now for 10 days.
And you're out of pain, or you're in pain with
I'm
it?
out of pain, yeah, because
Awesome.
I told you said embrace all energies. Remember one time you said that?
Yeah. Well, we have to work with all energy, guys. We have to work with the one, okay?
Yeah, and it just kind of flowed through me.
So, Mary, what is the weepiness about? Why do you feel weepy?
My situation. That I created this.
Okay, so again, guys, let's go back to what they gave us at the first of the call. These are the things that create dis-ease. Criticism.
Yep.
And right now you're criticizing yourself and your body for what you're going through. Anger, resentment, guilt, shame, definitely grief, and I'm sure fear.
Yeah. And I got rid of all that, when I had my breast removed in last June. I listened to you. I mean, I was with you every Sunday, and I got my health back, and I was back on top in June, June 2018. And I can't believe these months later, but I now realize that when I went back to work, I didn't meditate as much. All those things I let go of, and I realized that work wasn't the important thing. I worked so hard, using all that we do on Sundays here with the loving yourself and doing things for myself. It was all about me, and I got my health 100% back. Took about a year, but I did it, and now I'm just, I'm here.
Okay, well,
here,
Mary,
yeah.
If you did it, you know you can do it again.
Yes, I do know.
Okay, so, and again, the channel says, please don't look at it as working hard. Look at it as glorious, easy creation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. No more struggle. That breaks down our immune system.
Right, and I thought I let go of all the struggle.
Well, guys, we're in a process here. A process of refiguring our brains that are holding eons and eons and eons of belief systems. So love yourself through the process. Some days you're going to be on top of everything, and some days you're going to get hit with, shift.
Yep.
And it's going to take you hours or a couple of days to bounce back and get your balance. Love yourself while you're working the new system that you know pays off for all of us. But love yourself through all of it. Have the first person I want you to have compassion for is yourself. Okay? All right, my darling. We stand with you in perfect health, Mary.
I thank you, and I'm looking forward to your webinar.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Dee.
I love you. And we're going to Kirk. I love it. I'm hearing from you so much more. What's going on, baby cakes?
Oh, a whole bunch of be a Merry Christmas out there.
Thank you.
I was out in Doylestown last week visiting family for a Christmas party, and I shared a whole bunch of gifts of art with them while I was there.
I bet you did, sweetheart. Including yourself. You're a gift of art, Kirk.
Thank you. I'm in the middle of clearing out so much old energy, and it actually feels fantastic.
Yep, I get a big yes on that. Now, the channel does want to remind us that you can't ever get rid of energy. You redirect energy into a new creation. Okay,
yes.
Continue.
I've got two avenues I was either going to call or share about. One has to do with car. One has to do with an art story.
You've lost me, Kirk. Do you have? So you're here to serve instead of ask a question?
I'm asking for clarification on it.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
My question is, am I asking about car or talking about car, or am I here to share the other story?
We're going to car.
Okay. I've been in my daily writings for months. I've been saying I want to move to a newer, more dependable car, and the one I had was a little bit of a money pit. And the last couple of months, it's been running great, and I've fallen in love with it. And in the rain the other day, I'm perfectly fine, but at a very slow speed, pulling out of a parking lot, the car encountered a concrete barrier, just a little bit. Because it's an older car, I'm told to expect that the insurance company will just total it, even if they give me a little more than the value, because it's a very old car. I've been doing some work recently, and in a great conversation with our good friend Brian, Jude, he told me, he was sharing his own experience, said, what's the opportunity here? And I said, the universe has just said, okay, you're moving to the next car.
Yeah.
And I've been very calm about it. I've gotten a lot of reassurance. When I mention the car that I'm interested in, my friends are all like, yes, I see you driving that car, and I see me driving that car.
Yeah, but when I say you've asked for that car, I get a big no.
Okay.
See, so that's what I want, but I don't know if I can create it. And that's really what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
You have to move into, and the barrier is just the barrier up in you, Kirk.
Yeah.
The barrier you hit. So I want a new car, and the barrier is, what I'm hearing a lot of it about is, do I deserve it? And the answer is yes. If you want it, you deserve it.
Yes. That resonated softly but deeply, and
I heard it.
I know. Yeah. It was a perception of finances, and at the same time, it's almost like I'm in such a state of gratitude about all that I do have and the place that I'm in during this shift, And
yeah, it's not about the money, Kirk.
Okay.
It's not about the money. It's about the self-worth. Everything that you're looking at right now is about self-worth. Should I be charging more for my paintings? Yes. Am I worthy to be in those shows? Yes. Do I deserve a new car? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just focus on sending that messenger RNA of joy and compassion towards self-worth. Yeah, because if our self-worth isn't in place, guys, why the hell would we think we can create our own lives? Come on, all that goes together, and we know that, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the highest thing that it's all about, Kirk. So start playing with the freedom of knowing you deserve it because you're worthy.
I am.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas, and I'm sending love out to the entire community. If you're here for a long while, you know how much we love each other and how much I love you. And if you're new, welcome, and know that you couldn't have attracted a better, more caring, more enthusiastic, and supportive group. And one other quick endorsement for you. I don't know if you finished booking your sales, but I want to personally put an endorsement out there for those half-hour privates. You'll be amazed at how efficiently.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Why would you go back to a dial-up phone when you have a push-button cell phone?
Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, darling.
All right. Bye.
Love you. And listen, I have gotten some emails because I mentioned I'm going to do this fabulous movie in Cape Town, South Africa. If you have scheduled an appointment during that time, I guarantee you will be reassigned in a new spot. You will not lose this opportunity. However, be patient because Aurora is not back until January 3rd. And so the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th will be handling all of that. Be patient. You know, she really deserves this vacation. She worked so hard for us. Okay, we are going to Kimmy in Phoenix. Hi, honey.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas to all.
Indeed. Hi, sweetheart. What's up?
Well, it's very interesting. This whole talk has been blowing my brain, and it's something I've been telling myself I need to get more on top of. I had an interview that was just above, my level, and I walked in, with confidence and love and all that stuff, and thought it went well, and got a rejection notice. We like you, but I, went out of, I just went to the toilet for a couple of days, and it's just, okay, no more. We got to get on top of this. So.
And so what did you direct yourself to do?
Well, I directed myself to tell myself it wasn't my door. I'm not going to die.
Okay, but see, Kim, none of that is directing you toward what you want.
Oh.
Both negative statements. I am attracting the perfect job for me. I see all those people that I want to work with seeing me and going, oh, we want her. We appreciate her. We honor her. And I'm looking at them going, oh, my God, they rock. I honor them so much. And I attract all of that coming together for me in the creation of what I want. And the job pays me well. and the job challenges me, and I love to go to work every day, and I work with awesome people who get, you see, that's directing what you want.
But when I got the rejection notice, I didn't do that. However, I think it was, when I came out a couple of days, I did start to do that. I'm attracting a job that loves me and all what you just said.
I get it, kind of, sort of, Kim.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
So,
well, we're not doing anything half-ass this year.
No, ma'am. No, we're doing it full ass.
Joy, love, excitement, paired with, come on, universe, we're creating this together, and this is exactly what I want. While I'm feeling fabulous and happy and excited and, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That is bringing it all together. Now, yippee,
woohoo,
that you caught yourself and went, oh, I'm in frickin' reaction here. But again, the channel is screaming at me self-worth, which is what, it's been kind of a theme running through the show.
Yeah, exactly.
So get up every day and say, this day to day, I choose to value me. I choose to know and experience my self-worth and share it with the world and attract everybody that sees my self-worth also. Direct yourself and your day before you ever get out of bed around what you want, okay?
I do that, but now I've just got to tweak it a little bit more than what I've been doing.
Yeah, tweak it and play with it.
You betcha.
And a lot of it, Kimmy, is just trusting that if you go far into the joy with it, that's not going to come back to bite you in the butt, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, goodbye. I love you. All right, Jennifer, again, Stephen's rolling his eyes. I have 3 minutes, but I wanted to get to you. What's up?
Hello, Dee. Merry Christmas. Okay,
thank
so
you,
self-worth baby. That's a great subject, self-worth. I'm finding that I'm stepping into my power. I deserve, and I'm finding that I'm letting go of people in my life that don't resonate with that.
Yep.
And then we started talking about being compassionate, and I'm thinking, but sometimes it's got to be about the compassion towards me as opposed to them, right?
Yep.
So, are you seeing that as well? Is that I'm probably in a good way letting go of some of the people that are in my world?
Absolutely. I mean, ultimately, where we want to get to. Oh my God, pardon my French, but this is what they're showing me. Okay. There's a sign that I have up in the office that says unfuckwithable. When nobody can touch, when you don't allow anyone to touch you negatively or screw with your energy, basically.
Yes.
You are unfuckwithable. And ultimately, that's where we all want to get, isn't it? So that people can have their opinions and their perspectives and their belief systems, and it doesn't threaten us at all because we so know that we are the creation of us that nothing can fuck with us.
Yeah. And I find that with a lot of the people that have been in my world, I just look at them now and kind of bluntly, I mean, not in a mean way, but just look at them and say, this really isn't going to work out for me. So, bye.
Yeah.
I'm finding myself walking away from people that have been in my life for quite some time. And I'm wondering if that's for me, that's just me coming better into my power, putting up some gentle boundaries.
the answer is it can be.
Okay.
And negating if there's something there for you to work on,
right,
in order to be able to accept other people and not go into reaction, is where the big pony is. So hold on, they're taking me to a core belief. Hold on, this page here. Yeah, see, part of what that is they take away your knowing that you're God, that you're the God of you. They put you in fear that you, if you stay around them, will lose your ability to hold your focus on what you know. Okay? They won't if you don't let them.
Okay. Well, I'll have to work with that.
And if you find that your energy goes down the toilet when you're around somebody every time, and you go into anger and resentment and all that stuff that breaks us down, then you have to remove yourself while you are still working on being unfuckwithable.
Got it.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. What a great end to the show. I hope I didn't. Well, you know, what can I say? They showed me so clearly the sign. You know me. You guys know me. All right. In this end of a year and the birth of another and the birth of all possibilities, I am the creation of me. Let's say it together as we close out this year almost. I love me. I love me. I love me. Because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.